And now, PWR Pro Wrestling Revolution proudly presents Thunderstruck.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your solo commentator, forever and always, Michael Anthony. Welcome to a sold-out Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida for PWR Thunderstruck. Now let's get straight into the action tonight with our first match of the night. Two debuting superstars to the PWR roster, Bezbojna Reka, Jakub Mazur versus the Buffalonian Dylan Sabre. Submission artist versus submission artist. Let's take you to the ring for this first match of the night in a few seconds. Now, whereas we are usually located in Orlando, Florida in the ESPN Center at Disney World, we are here tonight in Tampa Bay, Florida, in the arena that usually has the Tampa Bay Lightning hockey team play. And as you can see, Dylan Sabre making his debut tonight is looking to play up to that to the crowd, coming out here with a number 88 Vasilevsky shirt. The star player of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Dylan Sabre is an avid hockey fan. Now, enough about hockey, more about the sport professional wrestling. Dylan Sabre is heavily enveloped into the world of wrestling. Likes to wrestle a submission-based style, much like his opponent, Jakub Mazur. Now, Jakub Mazur, the 6'10", 380-pound giant, wrestles a submission, technical-based style of wrestling, which is highly unusual for a man of his size. And now he has made a point to mention that in his recent interview leading up to Thunderstruck. And speaking of which, Dylan Sabre was scheduled to have an interview as well, but he decided to have everything recorded off the record, meaning that it was not released publicly like Jakub Mazur's video was. So, Dylan Sabre has a distinct advantage here tonight against the giant Jakub Mazur. Jakub Mazur has revealed what is in his arsenal and what he has that you have to look out for, while no one knows exactly what Dylan Sabre does in that ring. Now, of course, being the commentator, I do have notes on what Dylan Sabre does, so I know what to call, but Jakub Mazur does not have that luxury. He is going in unknown right now. Here we go. Jakub Mazur just fills the screen with his absolute size, looming nature, intimidating music. He doesn't even come out here with special entrance gear. He just comes out here in his wrestling gear because he is just serious about the business of professional wrestling. Now, not to say that Dylan Sabre isn't serious as well. I have had the pleasure to see this young man wrestle before in developmental programs. Dylan Sabre is definitely something special, having only been around wrestling for, say, 1 year so far, actually. While Jakub Mazur has been wrestling for 15. Now here we go, ring the bell. Go square up in the middle of the ring. Look at the sheer size difference between these two. Just about 8 inches of height given up by Dylan Sabre here. And now look at this. This is not smart at all, in my opinion. He is chopping. Oh my God! He's chopping Jakub Mazur, the man whose nickname is the Unholy-Handed Polish. Oh my God, there we go. This could be the end of the match already. And no, Dylan Sabre kicks out. Dylan showing a lot of heart there, getting his soul overhand chopped straight out of his body and then getting squashed by an air raid crash senton. Jakub Mazur is pulling no punches here, as he just wants to get the job done and get, oh my God, get the victory in his debut at the expense of the other debuting star. And of course, your first impression is always the most important one. And if you are able to win with a victory, or if you are able to debut, oh my God, with a victory here in PWR, that means a lot, as victories mean a lot in PWR. That is how you get title opportunities here. Now look at this. Jakub Mazur has been throwing around Dylan Sabre thus far, but now he is targeting the arm that he likes to soften up for his submission-based finisher. The, excuse me for the pronunciation here, the Vavi Special, which to my understanding is bloody in Polish. Now look at that. Jakub Mazur, the Polish giant, takes down Dylan Sabre with a big thump. Now he's getting him up slowly. He's just picking him apart here. Elbow to the shoulder. And a shoulder breaker over the massive shoulder. And big arm drag. Could easily have dislocated the much smaller Dylan Sabre's arms. And now he's got an arm lock here, really wrenching on it. Now, I don't think I can say I've ever seen somebody this size wear down another person in this way, in such a technical style. Now here we go, Dylan Sabre is now responding back with multiple leg kicks. And oh my God, big overhand chop. Doesn't knock him down, he pulled that one a little bit. And another elbow to the shoulder there. And oh, there's that loud overhand chop. It's like hearing a full 12-pound ham smash against a wall. Now what is Jakub Mazur looking to do here? And oh my God, just insult to injury. Draping Dylan Sabre crotch first onto the barricade. Now that is not a disqualification, as he is just using his outside environment. He's just doing that to purely mess with Dylan Sabre. Jakub Mazur is just such a unique professional wrestler. And I think that is exactly what makes him so marketable in the eyes of Anthony Paul. He wrestles a style that no one else his size does, and he does it super effectively. As you can see here, he is wearing down that arm yet again. And look at this! Using his superior strength and lifting him just by the arm. Lifting him about 12 feet in the air and just tossing him by the arm. And oh my God! Dylan Sabre is not getting the chance to have any offense thrown in this match. But it seems that Jakub Mazur is imploring him to actually strike him, because it looks like Dylan Sabre is out on his feet. But Dylan, oh, he just woke up. Forearm strike and a chop. Another forearm strike and another kick to the gut, kick to the leg. He actually got him down to a knee. Now look at this combination here. Falls up with a knee strike. And look at this. so many fast blitz, and that's what I think Dylan Sabre needs to do. He needs to use his superior speed, and misses! The frog splash. Jakub Mazur had it scouted. And oh my god! Crippling clothesline, goes for the cover. And nope, Dylan Sabre kicks out. Jakub Mazur now going back to picking apart Dylan Sabre. Just look at the size difference in the arms. Jakub Mazur's forearm is bigger than Dylan Sabre's bicep and tricep. He could easily just dislodge his shoulder, but he wants to slowly pick apart Dylan Sabre. But Dylan Sabre is getting out of it, and look at that! Using all the momentum he can, clotheslines Jakub Mazur out of the ring. Now what is this? Dylan Sabre likes to go a little high flying sometimes, and oh my god, barrel roll tope! Takes out the larger Jakub Mazur. Now, of course, you have a 10 count to get back in the ring. That's going to prove a little difficult for Dylan Sabre, how much heavier Jakub Mazur is, and it doesn't seem like Dylan Sabre has a whole lot of muscle on him. But in case he gets him in the ring, drapes him on the apron. A big mat slam, and oh my god, big knee strike to the face. He's got Jakub Mazur slowly dragging him into the ring. And big double boot stomp. And follows up with a kick to the face. And now his legs are presented to him for Dylan Sabre to do what he does best and wear down his opponent, much like Jakub Mazur has been doing. Only difference is Dylan Sabre has said that his favorite limb to target is the leg, as his finisher, the anchor bar, is a standing leg lock that twists his opponent's leg in such a nasty way. Big chop to the chest there. Now look at this. Kick to the knee. A kick to the leg again. Wait a minute. Well, Dylan Sabre must be a fan of PWR because he is using a combination used by another wrestler in our roster, the Leto Deck. His signature leg strike combination, and now he's following it up with yet another leg maneuver. A big shoulder block to the inside of the knees. Knocks down Jakub Mazur, taking out the support in his weight. Now look at this, wrapping the ginormous tree trunk legs into a sharpshooter here. Really wrenching on it. He has got Jakub Mazur in actually some considerable trouble, because he is straight in the middle of the ring. I don't think Jakub can move. But look at this. His legs are just too large, and the strength is too much for Dylan. And oh my god. Big scoop slam takes down Dylan Sabre. Jakub Mazur likes to say that he doesn't just throw around people, but that is what he's doing exactly right now. Manhandling Dylan Sabre. He likes to say he doesn't just throw around people like a dumb Neanderthal, and he used Dead Zone as a comparison, but Jakub Mazur is doing that just now. Oh my god, considerable power moves, just crushing Dylan Sabre. Big senton. Goes for the cover, and Dylan Sabre still kicks out. Jakub Mazur just using his surmountable weight against Dylan Sabre. There's actually about 200 pounds weight difference between these two. And went for another clothesline, but Dylan Sabre caught it. Now, look at this. Transition straight into a guillotine. If there is any hope to make Jakub Mazur's tap out, that is to cut out the airways and the veins in his neck. Because if he cannot breathe, if he cannot think, he can't wrestle. And as he was trying to get out, Dylan Sabre still rolls through into yet another guillotine. He has got it locked on tight. We could see a verbal submission or a pass out from Jakub Mazur. That would be an impressive victory for Dylan Sabre, as he is not letting go, but Jakub Mazur, with his superior strength, makes sure he gets out of it. And oh my god, running elbow to the back of the head. Takes down Dylan Sabre, and oh my god. Oh my god, big throw. Almost tossed him out of the ring. Jakub Mazur maybe a little bit frustrated with Dylan now, and oh my god, big hip toss. As much as he's been wearing down the arms, and I'm sure there's a lot of damage on that shoulder, he has been destroying his back and midsection, and oh my god! No elbow pads, no knee pads. Just straight bone against bone, as his knees went against the rib cage of Dylan Sabre. Now he's putting Sabre against the corner. Oh, big punch to the face with those giant ham hocks. And now he's going straight back to the arm, clubbing against the shoulder. Now, using his massive head as well to the shoulder, it makes Dylan Sabre fall down. And luckily, Dylan rolls out of the ring. It's an intelligent move. It buys him some time to recover, but Jakub Mazur is just on it tonight. Now in front of the front row of our fans, draping him over, and oh my god! Jakub Mazur getting him back up and back into the ring. He clearly doesn't want to win this through a count-out victory. He wants to humiliate Dylan Sabre. He wants to tap him out or incapacitate him like he said he was going to do. Now look at this. As I was saying it, he changes it into a wrist lock here. He could snap the much smaller wrists like a pencil if he so wished to. But he's looking for a submission from Dylan Sabre right now, and I think Dylan realizes that as he gets out of your head scissors, and oh look at that! A little bit of mocking from Dylan Sabre with a thump of his own. Knocks him down with that big kick to the chest. Now he's got him headlock here, and oh my god! Drives him back of the neck first into his knees. But Jakub Mazur has been on the offense all night. He's still got a lot to go. He's getting back up. Look at this drop kick. No, it misses. It turns him around. What is Jakub Mazur looking for here? He's looking for a hammer lock. Locking it on that shoulder that he has been wearing down all night. He could easily dislocate an arm here. Dylan Sabre has to be careful for his own well-being, but Dylan Sabre gets out of it. Now he's wearing down Jakub Mazur with a bunch of punches and a slap to the face. But that just woke up Jakub. But Jakub cannot respond back properly due to the speed of Dylan Sabre. Now Dylan with a little bit of insult to injury, stretching out the arm. But he doesn't follow up to it very effectively with that double boot stomp. Kick, but it misses. Oh, chop, stumbles Dylan Sabre. And oh, going back to the leg again. Slowing down Jakub Mazur. And oh, a big knee strike to the face. Takes down the Polish giant. Now he's turning him around. He's got him a leg lock here, but he's not going for a submission. Oh, no. Oh, my God, curb stomp. What could Dylan Sabre be setting up for here? Dylan Sabre surprisingly has a whole lot of momentum right now. And look at that big chop block to the front of the knee. Makes Jakub Mazur flip over. Now, what could he be looking for? He's just going to drive those elbows into his knee over and over again. Could stretch out and tear that hamstring, dislocate his kneecap. Any number of injuries here. Now look at this figure four lock. I'm not sure how effective it is due to the size of Jakub Mazur's legs. I mean, just look at the foot in front of him. It's larger than his head. He has got it locked on tight, but look at this. Jakub Mazur, too much strength, reverses the pressure, and Dylan Sabre has to let go of it. Now Jakub Mazur, oh my god! Big headbutt with that massive head. headbutting the turnbuckle. I think he could break that turnbuckle with the size of it. Now, what is he setting up for? Oh, look at that arm drag. He follows up with that. Oh my God, massive knee strike to the ribs. And oh, no. Oh my God! A big senton. All of his weight going on Dylan Sabre, but he's not following up with a pin cover. He just wants to do more damage, and another big senton. He goes for the cover. 2, and no, Dylan Sabre just barely kicks out. You gotta admit that Dylan Sabre has a whole lot of heart being able to kick out of 2 sentons. But Jakub Mazur likes to finish people with a sit-out splash, but no, he misses it. That would have been game over for Dylan Sabre, but since Dylan knew that Jakub Mazur uses it, he got out of the way. You could just hear that brutal knee strike takes down Jakub Mazur to the outside. And now look at this. He's going high flying again. Big cross body to the outside. Jakub knocked down from that cross body. Dylan needs to follow up, but he is very slowly getting up the much larger man. A good amount of Dylan Sabre's offense is rendered ineffective due to the fact that he can't lift Jakub Mazur. But he's going to try anyway with the Becker driver. He's going for it, and no! Jakub Mazur turns it into a Northern Lights suplex and cripples him. Now Jakub Mazur, perfect position. Oh, I think he's going for it. Yes, he is. He's locking in the Kvavi special. He's got it locked in tight, stretching out those arms so far. And there is nowhere for Dylan Sabre to go. I would be very surprised if he found a way out. He's got it locked in tight. The crowd is rallying him to try to find a way out. Can Dylan Sabre's heart save him? Come on. And yes, he's getting out of it. And oh my God, he follows up with a big sunset flip. Could he get the... No, he didn't get the surprise upset. Now Dylan Sabre, I think he's going for his submission. Yes, he is. He's going for the anchor bar. Oh, look at the way that Jakub Mazur's leg is twisting. A human leg should not twist that way. We can very easily see a submission from Jakub Mazur, but Mazur is in too good of a position to get out of it, and oh, he gets out of it. But you can see the clear damage done to the knee of Jakub Mazur. But Jakub Mazur just, oh my God! Big overhead belly to belly causes Dylan Sabre to get out of the ring. Now Mazur's not following him outside like he did before. I think at this point Jakub Mazur just wants the match to end. And we could end that with a 10 count here tonight. Now personally, that's not how I want this match to end, but Jakub Mazur apparently wants it to do so, and I'm not going to tell that man no. Count of 7, and Dylan Sabre is just now getting up. You can see there's been a lot of damage done to him. Count of 9, we can see a count out here. And Dylan Sabre gets in just in time. And no, wait, look at this. Jakub Mazur follows up instantly with a butterfly transition into a cross arm bar. I don't think I've seen a man this size use a cross arm bar, but he's used it perfectly as he is stretching out that limb, turning his elbow in the wrong way. Now look at this. Dylan Sabre, with the help of the crowd rallying him, he's getting out of it. Wait, but Jakub Mazur has only caught him, and oh no. Oh no. No, don't do it. Don't do it. And oh my God. He might have just broke Dylan Sabre's arm. I think even the crowd heard the snap from that hammerlocked arm breaker. Now Jakub Mazur, I think he's just looking to incapacitate him. He's going for the struck pile driver. And look at this. Dylan Sabre caught it into a roll-up pin. And Dylan Sabre with the upset victory via roll-up pin from the Struck pile driver wins his debut against Jakub Mazur. What an upset! Ladies and gentlemen, impressive showing from both of these men, but in the end of the night, it is Dylan Sabre's broken arm that is being raised. You can see the effect from that. He is having trouble lifting his arm, but in any case, it goes down in the history books in the debut of Jakub Mazur and Dylan Sabre. Dylan Sabre has won. We just saw a battle of submission artists, ladies and gentlemen. That is wrestling. Jakub Mazur looks clearly disappointed, but wait, he's turning a new leaf. He's offering his hand for a handshake. Dylan seems skeptical. But in a show of good sportsmanship, they shake the hand. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what this sport is about. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was an amazing start to Thunderstruck. However, up next we are about to see a classic. Orion James has an insurmountable enemy to face up next, Heraldry, and it is for the Interpromotional Championship #1 contendership. Winner of this match faces the champion next episode. Let's take you to the ring for that match in a few seconds. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you the story of Orion James, the 8-bit phenomenon, who lost his ROX World Championship to Desmond Cruz in ROX, and then shortly after that, after attacking ends, got fired. He was on a low in his career, and he came here to PWR to find some new championships to win, to find some new victories to be had, to turn a new leaf in his story. However, after losing the World Championship tournament to Rob Cayman now our current World Champion, Orion James has been trying to find his way into the Interpromotional Championship scene. And he has found himself here tonight in a #1 contendership. And it is against one hell of a wrestler. And when I say one hell of a wrestler, I am not referring to Ethan Moda. I am referring to the curse upon the land, Heraldry. This man at New Beginning, our inaugural pay-per-view, was in the PWR Interpromotional Championship match, the Fatal 4-Way Ladder match, and he was not the last person to be taken down to get the Interpromotional Championship. That was Chase Dunn. So Heraldry is still in the line for contendership in the eyes of Anthony Paul. And that is why we see him here tonight facing ORJ, while ORJ had to fight his way into title contendership due to the loss he suffered at New Beginning. Heraldry is fresh. He hasn't had a match since New Beginning, and he is fresh and intimidating. Look at the size and muscularity of this man. He is possibly one of the strongest wrestlers I have ever seen. He just gives no reaction to anything. A motionless killer, in my opinion. Now, the way that Heraldry responded to ORJ defeating Dream last episode is that he came out here, stared him down, and then nailed him with a double-edged sword, a gravestone pile driver, hinting towards what could happen here tonight. We will see if Heraldry is the one that comes out victorious. Of course, whoever wins this match, faces whoever wins the interpromotional title match later tonight in the next episode. Now here we go, ring the bell, ORJ. And oh, look at that! He went for the double-edged sword already, but he dodged it. And now Stormbreaker from ORJ is dodged by Heraldry. And oh my god, ORJ, with a new chip on his shoulder, is taking none of it from Heraldry, and he is slapping him silly. Sheer disrespect from the 8-Bit Phenomenon, but that is not smart to do, and oh my god, Heraldry just slapped the holy hell out of him. Irish whip here, drop down from Heraldry, and misses the big lariat. Now ORJ, chop to the chest. ORJ responding with a flurry of strikes, backing him into the corner. Now an Irish whip into the opposite corner. Chop to the chest. He is just trying to wear down Heraldry. But Heraldry is having none of it as he puts him in the corner. And oh my god! Big overhand chop knocks down ORJ. And now he's just stomping a hole through his chest. And now the momentum of this match is slowed down in the favor of Heraldry. Heraldry wants this match to be much slower as he doesn't want it to pick up pace, as that favors ORJ's fast wrestling style. ORJ is a submission-based high flyer. However, Heraldry is just sheer power. As you can see, they're clubbing down ORJ. He Irish whips him. And, went for another lariat, but ORJ has that scouted, and look at this. Super kick to the knee and to the face. And drags him into the middle of the ring, going for the cover already on Heraldry. One, not enough to take down this massive man. Kick to the back. ORJ maybe looking to wear down Heraldry. If he could get a submission locked onto... look at this. Signature ORJ combo, and wait. Heraldry stopped it, though, by catching him as he was going for the leg sweep, dropping him with that back suplex, and now he goes for the cover. Too much for ORJ, or too little, rather, as ORJ is still able to kick out. Now Heraldry has him in a power slam position, just drops him with a snake eyes to the ropes. He's got him up. Back into a power slam position again. Driving him into the corner and into the middle of the ring. Now Heraldry, I've noticed from his matches, he likes to do things in threes. If he does one big power move, he'll follow up with two more. As with that deadlift power slam. And now going for yet another running power slam. He goes for the cover. ORJ just barely kicks out in time. That was too close for my liking. As now ORJ is being crushed by Heraldry. Big strike to the throat there. Stumbles ORJ. Now he puts him in the corner, raining down the strikes on him. Now he's got him sitting down, and this is not a good position to be in when you're facing Heraldry. The crowd knows it. They are clapping. They know what's about to come next. And big cannonball into the corner. Crushes ORJ. He might have broke some ribs there. As you can see, the ref is backing up Heraldry off of ORJ. ORJ actually getting a few seconds of reprieve, but Heraldry, no matter what he does to you, it doesn't matter how long you recover, he's still going to destroy you. I think he's setting up for a Tree of Woe cannonball here. That's what it seems he's setting up for. But look at that, ORJ gets out of the corner, and look at this, he's going to complete the ORJ combo. Leg sweep knocks him down, and then he follows up with a double boot stomp, and then basement forearm coming up, nails him in the side of the head. He goes for the cover. Clearly not enough to take out the curse upon the land, Heraldry. He's seeing him up. Getting him up very slowly. That is 260 to 280 pounds. He puts him against the ropes. What could he be looking for here? Big enziguri knocks Heraldry over the top. Look at this wrecking ball hurricane rana. But oh wait. Oh no. Oh! Oh my God! Heraldry caught ORJ out of midair and nailed Orion James with an apron powerbomb. Now Heraldry looks very content to accept a count-out victory here, as he is just not going to pick up ORJ. He is letting ORJ suffer the back pain on the outside, but ORJ is getting up at a count of 7. 8. He's calling it very close here. 9. And no, he gets back in the ring. But ORJ is not... Oh my God, he is not receiving any mercy from Heraldry. 3 more slaps to the face, raining down, knocking him down in a final throat chop. Now he's finding himself back on the outside. ORJ feeling the pain, slowly getting back in, but Heraldry is not letting him breathe. What is he going for? Look at that! Oh my God, deadlift superplex. Now he's going for the cover. ORJ close to the ropes there. He finds it with his feet, and that causes a break of the pin from the ref. Heraldry getting up. Heraldry is not happy with ORJ. The only emotion that I've ever seen Heraldry express is, oh, maybe a little bit of anger. And as we can see that here, he's just battering ORJ. Nothing pretty here, just repeated punches and clubs to the face. ORJ is a big fan favorite here. However, you can't deny the absolute power and inevitability of Heraldry. Now look at this, he's going for a double-edged sword. Or no, he's going for the gravestone pile driver. Oh, look at that! Look at that strength from ORJ with his own gravestone pile driver, mocking him with his style of pin. And no! Heraldry able to kick out of his own finisher. But ORJ now suddenly has a second wind. And you know that is dangerous when he has his second wind going. I have to agree with the crowd. This is an epic matchup. Big forearm from ORJ takes him down, and another misses the clothesline though. Heraldry puts him in the corner. Heraldry screaming in anger, and now look at that big clothesline in the corner. But ORJ reverses the Irish whip, and now look at that drop kick in the corner. And look at the speed and agility and sheer heart from Orion James. Following up with yet another corner drop kick, and now he's going for a super kick. He hits it! Goes for the cover. This could be it. ORJ could be our new #1 contender. And Heraldry kicks out. And look at this. Oh, look at this. Signature submission maneuver. Orion's belt locked in. He's locked in tight. Heraldry gotta find a way out of this. Heraldry, as we've come to know him, is incredibly strong as he just pries the fingers off of his face. And oh my God! A big boot folds ORJ inside out. And now he's got him a deadlift and throws him into the corner, manhandling him. Heraldry going to the middle rope. This is not good. If he does this to ORJ, that could be it. Count to 20. And oh my God, big leg drop misses though. Now ORJ, what he's setting up for, bicycle knee strike to the face. Spins Heraldry out. Now he's going up to the top. He wants Heraldry to get up. What's he looking for? ORJ with a plethora of high-flying moves in his arsenal. Big crossbody takes down Heraldry. Oh, he wants the Revenant Knight to get back up again. What could he be looking for? Sling Blade takes down Heraldry hard onto the back of his head. Goes for the cover. And no! Heraldry is able to kick out. Orion getting up. Heraldry. What's he looking for? He's looking for running flatliner. Oh my god! Deep drop toe into the ropes. Neck first. That could be it. That could be all she wrote for ORJ. But look at that buckle bomb from Heraldry. Heraldry is not letting that be just it. Now, as I said, he likes to do things in threes. Oh my god! And as we suspected, we could suspect yet another third power bomb here. And yeah, he's got him up and just drops him down with that jackknife style. Goes for the cover. And no! ORJ kicks out at 2.9, I'd say. Heraldry looking for the end here. He's going to the top rope. Oh, wait, but ORJ's up. Oh, he's caught him. Orion's belt. He's got him the Orion's belt. But no, Heraldry knows what situation he's in, and he gets out of it instantly. Now Heraldry and... Oh my god! Double-edged sword! He is not going for the cover, though. Orion James has been a significant annoyance to him. So Heraldry is setting up for yet another, and he nails it! He goes for the cover. That could be it. Count to 20. But ORJ! Oh my god! You can't deny that he is a fighter. He has got so much resiliency and heart in him, he will not allow it to be the end of this match. Now Heraldry, not used to this, he's setting up for maybe a shoulder block, but he misses it. He lands hard, flat onto his face. Now ORJ realizes he has the advantage, so he is going to try as hard as he must, as he knocks him down with that big clothesline. Now he's going up to the top rope. Look at this. Phoenix Splash! He goes for the cover. And Heraldry still kicks out. You can see ORJ is very clearly shocked. He thought that was 3. ORJ going to his technical ability now, stretching out the arm. Maybe softening it up for Orion's belt. Now look at this. He's locking in a cross armbar. Heraldry did not have the time to lock in his hands, and now he's got it fully outstretched. But it doesn't seem ORJ's trying to end the match with that as he lets go. Now he's locking it into another submission, Anaconda Vice, squeezing the airways as well as stretching out the arm. Orion James is a masterful technician here as he is letting go, staying in just for enough time to cause some damage to Heraldry. Now look, this transitions into a Fujiwara armbar. Stretching it out really hard. You can pop Heraldry's shoulders out of the socket, but of course he lets go because he just put in just enough time to cause some damage. But Heraldry now finds himself rolling out of the ring. And ORJ, sublime position. Goes for a suicide dive and he nails it. Orion James hyping up the crowd, finding himself surmounting a comeback against Heraldry after taking 2 double-edged swords and managing to kick out. Now look at this, springboard knee strike takes down Heraldry. Now he's setting up for an apropos finisher for Thunderstruck, Stormbreaker! Goes for the cover. That could be it. Oh my god, Heraldry kicked out. Nobody in PWR is kicked out of the Stormbreaker, and I am massively impressed that Heraldry was able to kick out. But ORJ instantly following up, he's going for Orion's belt again. He's got it locked in tight. Heraldry might be a little bit dazed right now from getting hit with Stormbreaker. But look at this. Heraldry still finding his way out. Both men's finishers being locked in, and oh, another double-edged sword. Double-edged sword number 3 being hit into the chest of ORJ. Heraldry knows what he's done, and he knows what he's about to do. Another double-edged sword. He has been hit with 4 double-edged swords, but Heraldry is still not going for the cover, probably due to what happened earlier. Now look at this. Oh, I think he's setting up for a gravestone pile driver, and he hits it! Heraldry hits the gravestone pile driver with his own style of pinning, and Heraldry picks up the victory against the 8-bit phenomenon. Absolute epic of a match we just witnessed here, as Heraldry has picked up the victory and the #1 contendership. And if I was Everette Constenelli or Robert Martyr, I would be a little bit worried about next episode, as they are about to face Heraldry. Speaking of titles, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 matches left in the night, and the next match is a tag team championship match. The new tandem of Fallen Stars, who picked up a victory over Faces of Fear, are now going to face our tag team champions, the undefeated D.I.E. And that match is coming up next. Jump Around by House of Pain, playing these 2 guys, hyped as they are and now glowing with their special gear, hyping up the crowd. The hype man Ryan Gonzalez teamed up with Joe Diaz just a few episodes ago to face Joe Diaz's problem of Faces of Fear, and they sent them licking their wounds. Now they find themselves with their own problem, Faces of Fear that is, and Faces of Fear are now no longer part of PWR. And now we see the new tandem of the Fallen Stars find themselves already in their second tag team match, facing D.I.E. for their tag team championships. Now what you can expect from these 2 guys is some exciting, fast-paced offense. As we saw when they faced Chris Malenko and Christian Maniac, they did some absolutely insane things. I think they're going to have to pull that out tonight against these 2 monsters, D.I.E. And as I said, here comes out said 2 monsters, Mort Tamor and Killian Walker, recently feuding with Dead Zone, actually being part of the reason that Dead Zone is no longer the PWR #1 contender. As we can see, our undefeated PWR Tag Team Champions coming down the ramp. And that's right, undefeated, because if you look back at their records, they have not lost a single tag team match. However, they have lost singles matches, both separately facing Dead Zone and going the full mile against him. Mort Tamor even causing Dead Zone a massive concussion and Killian Walker breaking the freaking ring with Dead Zone's body and causing abrasions to his spine. And Dead Zone is currently out on injury because of these two, but when we talk about their tag team title success, at New Beginning is when they won the inaugural championship match, when they manipulated the tag team scene so that Gunner and Jared Jackson would become a new tag team so they had an easy opponent to face. And now they find themselves coincidentally in the same situation facing a new tag team of the Fallen Stars. D.I.E. have said that fairy tales don't exist, and that the Fallen Stars are living a Cinderella story, and that doesn't bar well when they are facing the Harbingers of Death, D.I.E. But I don't know if you can see yet, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you can, right there. Fallen Stars are not afraid of these two inhuman beings. You can see Ryan Gonzalez getting in the face of Mort Tamor. I'm not sure how smart that is, but all four men are, frankly, trying to treat it like they're not there. Maybe trying to get in the head of these mind game playing maniacs. The Fallen Stars, both very formidable singles competitors. As you can see, the tag team championship there, what is being defended. Very formidable singles competitors, but as you saw, when they faced a formidable tag team, they came out on top just due to their overwhelming speedy offense. But when we're talking about overwhelming, let's talk about overwhelming chaos with D.I.E. That is exactly what they thrive on. They thrive on chaos. With successful title defenses against Gunner and JJ and Club 33. I'd say D.I.E. is the most formidable tag team in the wrestling business. And here we go, ring the bell. Now here we go, circle the ring. Both very interesting, eccentric personalities in the ring right now. Ryan Gonzalez and Mort Tamor. As you can see here, they're having a taunt off, and they just mocked each other with the same movement. And I think for once, Mort Tamor is a little bit weirded out as he just tagged in Killian Walker. However, Ryan Gonzalez not backing down. He's telling Killian to come on, but he just gets socked straight in the face. But now Ryan trying to mount his own offense. Oh, look at that. Killian. I am not sure how smart it is to play mind games with him. Oh, look at that. Big Enziguri takes down Killian Walker. Ryan Gonzalez now surprisingly has the momentum in this match. Oh, jeez. Big punch to the face, and oh my god, follows up with a big senton. The 6'8", 350-pound Killian Walker destroying Ryan Gonzalez here within just a few moves. And look at that, mocking Joe Diaz, showing him his partner as he puts him in the opposite corner. In the bad corner now, look at this. Running power slam, and oh, he just beaked him from the top rope. Now he goes for the cover. 1, 2. Ryan Gonzalez is able to kick out. Just took all of the Plague Doctor mask beak to the chest. And now to the face. Multiple times. Mort Tamor likes to use that Plague Doctor mask he wears all the time to his advantage. Look at this. Swinging him over. And Enziguri to the face. Mort Tamor playing mind games with him back, but Ryan Gonzalez not going to mess around. Ryan Gonzalez, what could he be setting up for here? Clearly a suicide dive of sorts, and Killian stops him. Oh my god, big headbutt. Ryan Gonzalez trying to crawl into his corner, but Mort Tamor is on it. Oh my god. A beak to the back of the neck, and now he just mocks Joe Diaz even more. D.I.E. doing a good job here of isolating one opponent, making sure that he's not able to tag in the fresh man. Oh, this is walking him over to Joe Diaz, but look at that, just straight, nope, puts him back into their tag team corner. Oh, chop to the chest. Tags in Killian, frequent tags, putting a line down the middle of the ring, isolating Ryan Gonzalez, and big splash leg drop combo. Killian goes for the cover. Now look at this, Joe Diaz has seen enough as he breaks up the pin and goes straight back into the corner like nothing's happened, but Killian clearly sees that something did happen. Now he goes for the cover he was going for earlier, but Ryan Gonzalez still kicks out. Now he picks him up. Fireman's carry position here. Circling him around like an absolute toy. And look at this, Ryan Gonzalez has had enough time to recover as he gets out of it. Chop to the chest, kick to the leg. Raining down the strikes onto Killian Walker. Now he puts him... Oh wait, no he doesn't. It looks like Ryan Gonzalez is trying to prove something here. Look at this, turning around intensely at Killian Walker. Irish whip. And another big calf kick to the face. Ryan Gonzalez seemingly trying to prove that he can do this on his own. And I think that could be the downfall of Fallen Stars here. As look at that big fist to the face and a big drop kick. Ducks the clothesline and a big double boot stomp. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, Killian kicks out. Ryan Gonzalez, what could he be looking for here? And oh wait, what? Oh my god, look at the strength! Knee to the face! And oh my god, a big roundhouse kick! Folds Killian in half. What impressive strength from this athlete. But Mortimer, seen enough, he breaks up the pin. Now Joe Diaz, being a good partner, takes Mortimer out of the ring, and oh my god! Not a good idea to do that in front of Killian Walker, though, as he just crippled him with that double chop. And another big calf kick from Ryan Gonzalez. Now he turns him around, sitting him up. It's getting him up very slowly. Seems like that burst of strength only worked one time against Killian. Now what's he looking for? Oh, he's looking for the jump around cutter! For the jump around corner. Oh my god! Mortimer got in the ring, and that was just enough time for Killian to turn it into a free fall neck breaker for Mortimer to catch him. Jump around cutter early on in this match. Not a smart idea against D.I.E. They thrive on chaos. With that impressive reversal to the jump around cutter. Now look at this. Knee strike to the gut and a knee to the face. Nothing pretty there. Just pure effectiveness. Mortimer mocking Joe Diaz. Knows that he hasn't had a chance to get tagged into this match. But Joe Diaz, I don't think he's caring. Oh my god. He doesn't care that he's been tagged in. He's seen enough, and now he's taking out D.I.E. on his own to help out his partner. And puts him in the corner. Now look at this. Just from that, the advantage is now in the corner of the Fallen Stars. Now look at this Irish whip into a super kick. Now he's got him. Package pile driver position. Another super kick and a package pile driver. Takes down Mortimer. Now he's getting back up. But oh my god! Double super kick. A whole super kick party to the face of Mortimer. Goes for the cover, but Killian gets in the ring, breaks it up. Great tag team wrestling from all four of these men, and oh my god! Killian Walker takes out Joe Diaz and Ryan Gonzalez. Ref unable to really do anything right now. There is too much going on for him to call. Now look at this. And oh my god, a power bomb. Crushes Joe Diaz. Now he goes for the cover. 2, but no, Mort Taymor does not get the cover on Joe Diaz. Remember, this is for the PWR Tag Team Championships. A lot is on the line here tonight. Mort Taymor and Killian Walker, D.I.E. defending their ground, taking out Ryan Gonzalez, making sure this is essentially a handicap match. That is when things get very easy for D.I.E. Tagging in Killian Walker. Snapmare here. Look at this. A wheelbarrow senton onto Joe Diaz. Killian saying that is it. He's not going for the cover though. Big headbutt. Knocks him back. Now a snapmare. Killian Walker playing mind games with the Fallen Stars himself now. Look at this headlock right in front of his tag team partner. Right in that corner too. Out of his reach. Knowing that he can't do anything about it. Joe Diaz is quite stunned. He can't really do anything to get out. Now he looks maybe to get the hot tag, but Killian Walker stops out that possibility. Now look at this. Oh my God, throws him all the way across the ring into the wrong corner. Joe Diaz is finding himself in a very sticky situation as D.I.E. are sticking on them like glue, making sure that they don't have time to breathe with this chin lock. Stretching it out. Now here we go, Joe Diaz getting out of the chin lock finally. And look at this, Joe Diaz with all of the energy he has, getting out of it. And oh, big roundhouse kick knocks down Killian Walker. And he's taking out Mort Taymor too, using their own strategy to his advantage. Now he puts him into the corner. Tag team maneuver here. Look at this flurry of strikes. Too fast for me to even call what each strike is. And now Ryan Gonzalez did this in their first tag team match. Can he do it again all the way across the ring? Look at the distance he has to cover, and he covers it with a shooting star press. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, Killian still kicks out. Ryan Gonzalez is just such an impressive athlete with strength, speed, agility. Very, very impressive young man. Look at this, Ryan Gonzalez wearing down Killian Walker here. And a big step-up kick to the face. And he follows up with a drop kick to the back of the neck. He sees Mort Taymor's up and he knocks down Mort Taymor. Essentially making this a handicap match, much like D.I.E. have been doing 90% of this time. But look at this, Killian Walker took advantage of the distraction and takes out Joe Diaz well. Now this is effectively a singles match. And I see Killian Walker versus Ryan Gonzalez. I think Ryan has a disadvantage here. Now look at this. Snake eyes from the powerbomb position. Oh, now he's in sublime position. Cannonball of Killian Walker's own into the corner. Killian Walker, almost a star player of this match, frankly. Doing the majority of the work tonight. Scoop slam and, oh, Joe Diaz from out of nowhere. Low bridges. Mort Taymor when he was trying to bounce off the ropes. Now Joe Diaz does the same for Killian Walker. Joe Diaz finding himself having to save Ryan Gonzalez, who has been taking the majority of the punishment here tonight. Now he's hyping up the hype man. Ryan Gonzalez. I think they were talking planning here. What are they setting up here? Oh boy. Oh boy. Crossing the paths. Oh my God. Double barrel roll tope. And a cross formation takes out both of D.I.E, separating them. throwing Mort Tamor in the ring. Ryan Gonzalez and Mort, the legal men. And no new tag team championships yet. As Ryan Gonzalez was not able to get the pin on Mort Tamor there. Now he Irish whips him into the corner and moonsault kick. And then follows up with a big combination here. The speed is picking up for these two. Irish whip into the ropes. Or into the corner, rather. Now look at this. Another tag team move being set up for these two. Drop toe. Double boot stomp to the back of the head. But Killian Walker's in and oh my god! As Ryan knee strikes Mort, Killian knee strikes Joe. And now Killian takes out Ryan. Joe Diaz now the legal man in the ring with Mort Tamor. But Killian taking control of the match like he has been this entire match. I'd say he is the biggest factor to possibly D.I.E.'s success here tonight. Now Mort Tamor back up and well, and oh my god, Irish whip into a big beak to the face. Tags in Killian Walker. Now Killian is the legal man. I think they could be signaling for the end here. Yes, they are. Tag in. Yes, they are. They're looking for the guillotine drop. And oh, Joe Diaz gets out of it with a wheelbarrow facebuster. And look at this. Supreme agility takes down Mort Tamor with a step up belly to belly. Mort Tamor's the legal man though. So he gets Killian out of the ring. Crowd chanting, yes, they want Fallen Stars to get this victory. They are a big fan favorite in PWR. Now Ryan Gonzalez is up and healthy, throws Mort Tamor into the ring. Now I think they are setting up for their finisher. It's the Star Bomb, the Power Bomb elbow drop. Yes, they are. And, oh wait. But Mort Tamor reverses the Star Bomb, gets out of it. And look at that. Belly to belly of his own to Ryan Gonzalez and a calf kick to the face of Joe Diaz. Ryan Gonzalez, the legal man. Killian Walker back in their tag team corner. And unconventional opponents call for unconventional finishes. Because Killian Walker's going up to the top. Oh my god, swish rolls, guillotine drop! Guillotine drop from Killian Walker. The heaviest legs in our company, and that's gotta be it. Count to 300, because D.I.E. have just retained their tag team championships. It looks like what they said was true. Fairy tales don't exist. But I will tell you, I just saw a giant fly. As the massive guillotine drop with the switched rolls. Unconventional opponents call for unconventionality. As they had to go on the spot and win their tag team championships. They're still undefeated here tonight. That was an insane battle, ladies and gentlemen. I am losing my voice, but we still have 2 more matches left in the night. Up next is our co-main event, the Interpromotional Championship, being defended against Everette Constenelli. Martyr versus Constenelli. Let you think that through for a second, as that is coming up next at PWR Thunderstruck. Now you can hear vocal displeasure from the crowd here at PWR Thunderstruck. As out comes one dastardly human being, Everette Constenelli, the quote-unquote essence of wrestling. A few episodes ago, 2 episodes after New Beginning in fact, Robert issued a challenge to anyone outside of PWR to to face him here tonight for the PWR Interpromotional Championship. And out came the owner of Conquer Victoria, Everette Constenelli. Now, whereas Victoria is closing the book at War of the Roses, Everette Constenelli is looking to turn another chapter here tonight by winning the Interpromotional Championship against somebody he quite despises, somebody he calls the Bastard, Robert Martyr. He came in here with a disrespectful fashion, delivering a Dear Juliet to the face of Robert Martyr. Even having a match against Dan Backslide, locking in the Tame the Beast submission for a long time until Robert Martyr had to come out for the save. And as you can see here, Martyr not even wasting time taking off the belt. He's not wasting time to stop. He's walking straight to this ring. He is taking this match personal. Now, whereas he would show off that he is the PWR Interpromotional Championship, that belt that he loves so near and dear, he is coming down here serious as ever, staring a hole through Everette Constenelli. This tension that you can feel, you can cut with a knife. However, what you can expect out of these two are both very avid, technical, submission-based wrestlers. So much like we saw with the first match of the night, Jakub Mazur versus Dylan Sabre, you can see here tonight with a lot of submission-based wrestling. Now here we go. There is what we are fighting for tonight, the Interpromotional Championship. Interpromotional, but it has yet to be defended outside of PWR. Maybe Everette Constenelli can change that here tonight. Or maybe after Robert Martyr retains, he can take it abroad. Maybe even defend it in War of the Roses. But we'll never know until we find the victor of this match tonight. Everette Constenelli in war paint and war armor, ready for a war tonight, as he's facing the deadbeat devil, Robert Martyr. Robert not showing any emotion at all, giving a straight poker face to Everette Constenelli. Not that he's not trying to show any emotion, I just think he has nothing but disdain for this man. Frankly, much like I do, I don't quite like Everette Constenelli due to the style and fashion he came into this promotion. However, I am expecting one hell of a match here tonight. Both men are ready. We're ringing the bell. And here we go. Everette Constenelli facing Robert Martyr in a PWR ring. Just think about that in a second. Now Constenelli telling him just who he is, but Martyr responding instantly with a forearm to the face. Now we're initiating a strike battle here. Constenelli responds with an even harder forearm to the face. But Martyr, oh my god! If you play one style of wrestling, Martyr will try to match that style of wrestling, and he'll usually try to do it better than you. Now he responds back with yet another forearm to the face, and another one. And another one. You could just hear the strikes from these two. I'm sure you could hear it in the rafters. Now Constenelli kicks out the leg out from under Robert Martyr. As you can see, there is some heavy tape and KT tape on the arms of Robert Martyr. There may be some damage there, and of course Constenelli, being the technical wrestler that he is, sees that as a target, and he is nailing it on the head right now. Well, Constenelli tried rolling out of it, or Robert tried rolling out of it, but Constenelli got the arm lock, but Robert still got out of it. And look at that arm slam there from Robert. Now Robert got wrist control here. He's just kicking Constenelli in the gut, but look at that Constenelli. Oh, look at that. Instantly responds with a butterfly transition into a cross arm bar. Onto the heavily taped arm. He's got it locked in real tight. You gotta wonder if Robert's gonna be able to even get out of it. And yes, he is. He's trying to get out of it, but Constenelli just locks it in even tighter. But Robert finds his way out of it. And as you can see, Constenelli has a knee brace on. And Robert is taking that to his advantage, taking that as a target himself with this STF here. With this STF camel clutch variant, rather. As the knee is much too high for it to be just an STF, but in any case, the pressure is still being put on that knee. Not that I think there's even anything wrong with Constenelli's knee, as I think he just uses that as a facade, as he likes to use that knee brace to his advantage for the knee that he uses as a signature maneuver. But look at this, Robert instantly back on it. He's going for the blood choke. He is going for the blood choke. He has it locked in, but he cannot lock his legs around his waist and fall back. So he doesn't have the full pressure on it. So Constenelli is still able to get out of it. What's he looking for? He gets out of it with a jawbreaker. Now Constenelli and Robert stare at each other again, and look at that facebuster knee drop. And, oh, backflip out of the back suplex. Oh, but he connects with a Japanese arm drag. And another Japanese arm drag takes down Robert Martyr. Now Robert responds with an arm-trapped neckbreaker. And now he's going for a discus clothesline, but no, look at that. Constenelli catches him with a flatliner. Impressive sequence from these two, but now Constenelli slows down the pace again with this inverted dragon sleeper. Look at the crank that he has on it. Look at how far back Robert's back is arcing. He's got it locked in really tight. Can Robert get out of this? And yes, he does. He uses that injured arm, though. And hits! Oh my god, you could hear that. Goes for the first cover of the match. And Everette Constenelli still kicks out. You could hear the sound of that discus clothesline. Now, with a flurry of clotheslines. And a, oh my god, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker to Everette Constenelli. Robert Martyr is hyped up. What could he be calling for? He's got Constenelli up, big clothesline. But he's using that injured arm. That could just add more damage to that, and that is not a good thing when facing Constenelli. Now, I don't think Constenelli is going to use Tame the Beast or use Dear Juliet. I think he's just trying to, oh my god, humiliate Robert Martyr by tap him out. And look at this. Oh, big Uranage backbreaker. Takes down Robert Martyr. I think he's just looking to humiliate him here tonight. Now goes for the cover. And Martyr, oh, he does not. He does not let Martyr kick out. He just picks him up. Constenelli wants to just hurt Martyr, while Martyr wants this match to be done and over with. Now look at this. Speaking of hurting, he's stomping on the hand of the injured arm of Robert Martyr. Oh my god. Could destroy the metatarsals in there. But look at that. He just picks him up again and puts him back down. Excuse me, the metacarpals of the hand. My anatomy was wrong there. Now look at this. Goes straight into a side headlock there. The crowd clapping for Robert Martyr, trying to hype him up. Punch to the face of Robert. Would Robert get out of this side headlock? It would be humiliating for him to tap out due to a headlock. Constenelli has it locked in tight, cranking on it. Now Martyr having a real tough time getting out of it. But look at this, he's finding his way out of it into a headlock of his own. But Constenelli gets backed off. Now look at this, he's going for the Cactus Crippler. But no, his arm strength is just too weak due to the amount of times Constenelli is targeted. And now look at this, cross arm bar. Is on the other arm, he's targeting the other arm now. As Robert could use both arms to lift him up for the Cactus Crippler. And whenever he hits the Cactus Crippler, that is all she wrote. However, with the arms being targeted right now, you gotta wonder if he'll be able to actually lock on the full power of the Cactus Crippler. Now Constenelli lets go of the cross arm bar because Robert won't give up. Now look at this. Neck breaker from Everette Constenelli. Now he transitions into a bridging headlock here. And he's even got the shoulder locks too. Stretching it in an unnatural way, putting the pressure on the neck and the arm at the same time. Deep bridge there from Constenelli. However, with this type of hold, you can't really keep it held for too long because the blood will rush to your head. Robert, I think he's maybe counting on that because it doesn't seem like he has a surefire way to get out. Forced close to the ropes, but Constenelli's body is blocking his access to it. He has got it locked on for a very long time. We could possibly even see a pass out from this stoppage, a referee stoppage. That would be a shame to see that happen. In any case, Everette Constenelli would become the new interpromotional champion. A future that Robert must stop from happening. Now look at this fireman's carry from Robert. And he, drops him down into a knee strike. Goes for the cover and no! Constenelli still kicks out. Robert setting up for something here. Hyping himself up. But he's going to the outside. Oh, what? What? Oh my god, oh my god! I think he just took the mat off the outside. Yes, he did. That is exposed concrete, ladies and gentlemen. Robert's frustrations are getting to him. I think he is trying to end Constenelli. Now Robert slowly getting up, stalking his prey like a lion. He is letting Constenelli slowly get up. But now he's got him. This is not good for Constenelli. Throwing him to the outside. He realizes there's concrete right there. This could be very dangerous. He's going for the Cactus Crippler on the concrete. But no, Constenelli gets out of it with a back body drop onto those unforgiving mats. But it would be worse if it was onto the unforgiving concrete. And oh my god! The referee did not see it, but Constenelli just pulled something out of his trunks and strikes Martyr into the face with it. Now he's got him. He's got him by the back of the neck. No, he's taking him over to the concrete. No, 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 this could be dangerous. And, oh my god! Oh my god! Incredibly dangerous maneuver with that butterfly DDT bouncing Robert's head off of the solid concrete. Robert has to be knocked out cold. Constenelli wasted a few seconds, so you gotta wonder if that's enough. He's going for the cover. New interpromotional champion. No, but Robert still able to kick out somehow. Constenelli not accepting the reality, but Robert still kicks out. Robert showing all the heart possible. But now Constenelli, what's he setting up for? He went for the Revolution knee, but no, look at that, Robert. Cactus Crippler! It didn't look like it had all the power it could, though, due to the arm strength. Goes for the cover. And no, as I said, it was not all the power that he is able to usually put into the Cactus Crippler. Constenelli kicked out. Robert can't accept the reality of that. He has to figure out what to do next. He's never had somebody kick out of the Cactus Crippler. What's he looking for? Oh my God! Revolution knee with that knee brace. That metal knee brace. Taking down Robert Martyr. Now both men getting up exhausted. Now look at that. Oh, another revolution knee. Oh my God. Going for the cover. And Robert still kicks out after taking 2 revolution knees to the face. What does Constenelli need to do to take out Martyr? And I guess his solution right now is to just bash his head in, as that is exactly what he's doing right now. Jesus Christ. Referee, back him up. Good Lord. Oh, no. Now he's going back to the arm. He is stomping on the hand again and again. You can see the blood pouring down on Martyr's face from this angle. But what's important right now is as metacarpals are being destroyed right now. Oh no. Things are not looking good for Martyr. Oh Jesus Christ. He's just stomping in his chest. Good Lord. Why isn't the referee backing up Constenelli? Now he's going back into the cross arm bar. Trying to make Robert submit. Trying to humiliate. Trying to embarrass him on this grand stage and gain the interpromotional championship. I almost think this isn't because he wants the championship. He just wants to humiliate the man he calls the bastard. Got locked in tight. His arms are being blocked off by the legs. He can't even lock his hands. Robert needs to find a way to get out of this, or else his future isn't looking too bright. Now Martyr swinging his hips, getting out of it, and now he's just punching his way out. Now look at this. He's got the blood choke. He's got the blood choke locked in, restricting the arteries leading to the brain. He could easily make Constenelli pass out, but look at this. Constenelli knows what situation he's in. He's rolling him out of it. Now Constenelli. What is Constenelli? Look at this. Constenelli's locking his own blood choke. He's got it locked in tight. He's got it the same way that Martyr's got it, but look at the position of his hands. They're not the same way that you should when you're doing the blood choke. It's maybe a little bit too loose. Martyr could get out of this, and that is exactly what he's doing right now. He gets out of the blood choke from Everette Constenelli. Now Martyr goes for the blood choke again. He's got it locked in nice and tight. Everette Constenelli's face is going to turn purple now, as the blood doesn't make it to his brain. He has to tap out, otherwise he risks further permanent damage from this blood choke. And Robert is sure to never let go. Look at the way his legs are locked right now. The crowd is chanting, yes, they want this to end. And the referee's going to call for the bell. Robert Martyr has retained the interpromotional championship and has overcome the menace known as Everette Constenelli. But what damage has been done to him, as he will be facing Heraldry next episode. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. It is the dastardly the calculated Leto Deck getting his title opportunity against our first and current world champion, Die-Hard Rob Cayman. The King versus the Champion. And it's coming up next. We'll take you to that in just a few seconds.